Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. So I watched this video the other day, a conversation between two veteran American boxing journalists, Dan Rafael and Kevin Iole, and they were giving their thoughts on the Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury rematch. And although Iole is picking Usyk to win, he expressed his concern that Usyk may not get a fair shake with the judges. And this concern is shared by quite a few people now, especially in the wake of Turki Al-Sheikh, the organizer and the financier of the event, openly declaring his bias in favor of Tyson Fury. He says he wants Fury to win and that Usyk has been messing up his plans. A lot of people are very concerned about that. And then you've got virtually the entirety of the boxing media backing Tyson Fury. The only exception would be certain outlets in the United States who are taking more of a neutral stance. But certainly the UK boxing media is totally pro-Fury, completely. And it's not just the boxing media, it's also the boxing community as a whole. I want to say 95% of the fighters, trainers, pundits, journalists, television presenters are all picking Fury. It's almost as if Usyk never even won the first fight. It's incredible. The pro-Fury bias is just as extreme ahead of this rematch as it was ahead of the first fight. The boxing establishment have rallied round Tyson Fury. They're presenting a united front, and this was exemplified by Eddie Hearn during the final press conference, expressing his support for Fury. The boxing establishment is absolutely desperate to prevent Usyk from winning this fight. Desperate. Now, they were desperate to prevent him winning first time around, which is why two of the scorecards were far too close. One of them actually had Fury winning, which is absurd. Just have a look at the jabber stats. Usyk outlanded Fury in 10 of the 12 rounds. Not only that, he outlanded him with high-impact punches. Yet somehow, a judge actually had Fury winning, and the other one only had Usyk up by a point? Absolutely incredible. It's scandalous. So they tried to job Usyk on the cards first time around. This time around, as I say, they appear even more desperate to deny Usyk a victory. And Usyk, rightly so in retrospect, fought like a guy from round one who felt like he needed a knockout to get the win, who knew that the judges would be against him. That's the way he fought from round one. And so going into this rematch, seeing the likes of Turki Al-Sheikh and the entire boxing establishment rallying around Luke Partridge, aka Tyson Fury, he must feel it even more now, to an even greater extent ahead of this rematch, that he needs a knockout to win. You got Turki Al-Sheikh, Frank Warren, and all these other people already talking about a trilogy fight between Usyk and Fury. Now, for a trilogy fight to happen, at a bare minimum, it would require Usyk to lose this rematch. But hang on, he won the first fight. So why are you all so certain that he's going to lose the rematch? They're literally planning a trilogy fight before the second fight has even taken place, as if they already know the result of it. So yes, bias officiating in Tyson Fury's favor is very much a concern here, because we certainly saw it in the first fight. Could we see it in the second fight as well, to an even greater extent perhaps? I hope not. I hope the officiating is completely neutral, but we have to consider these possibilities. And I forgot to mention earlier on, Tyson Fury has been trying to pressure broadcasters like DAZN by way of their commentary for this rematch to be biased in his favor. He had the audacity in a conversation with Chris Mannix, who was already biased in favor of Fury, to basically tell him that he wasn't biased enough. He said, count every punch, make sure you count every punch. Well, if he'd been doing that, Mr. Luke Partridge, aka Tyson Fury, then he would have had Usyk beating you 10 rounds to 2, because he outlanded you in 10 of the 12 rounds last time. Fact. Anyway, with all this being said, despite the entire boxing establishment, including the organizer and the financier of this event, being against him, Alexander Usyk has a track record of having what seems to be a guardian angel watching over him and looking out for him, because he's fought in opponents' backyards countless times and still managed to come out with a victory. When he fought Myris Bridis in Latvia, for example, that was a close fight. Yet Usyk somehow got fair judges, and they scored the fight in his favor, obviously. He may well need that guardian angel again here in this rematch with Mr. Partridge, aka Tyson Fury, unless, of course, he takes things out of the judge's hands and knocks Fury out, which is a distinct possibility, by the way. I'm sure Usyk will be looking to go to Fury's body, just like he did last time, make that investment, throw those big left hands over the top, and close the show. If he does that, then he's all good. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Give me yours in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.